Welcome. Welcome to this activation, this getting bigger than it activation. And so before I guide us into this activation, I just want to remind us that we are sovereign already. We are source already. We are wholeness and perfection and purified already. It's in the mind where we forgot. It's in the entrapments of the imprints of tonight's conversation and activation. Collapsing the slave matrix. Anywhere and anything connected to you feeling less than source, purity, potency is the slave matrix. And so we get bigger than it. When we find ourselves out of the comfort of source, purity, creatorship, sovereignty, we know that we are indeed witnessing, experiencing something less than. And so you can get bigger than it. And the imagery that source is showing is an octopus eating its prey. And so getting bigger than the programs, than the matrix that would seemingly enslave you. When you get beyond it, you realize it's just a cloud. It's just a bubble. It's just the prey that the octopus is eating. So be willing to step back into your biggest self, your biggest consciousness, your biggest space. And as you get bigger than it, collapse what's beneath it. Be willing to let go of those imprints and step back into your potent, pure self. And so go ahead and we're going to call in your complete divine blueprint of perfection, your sovereign self-consciousness, to guide you and show you right now as you evolve, as you expand, and as you remember this state. I want you to go ahead and allow anything connected to the topic of slave matrix to become aware of it in your mind's eye, in your feeling, your senses, and with your ability to get big and spacious right now, I'd like you to use your imagination and get bigger than that matrix or the many. Taking deep breaths. Rising high in the channel, rising beyond the beyond into space. And as you get bigger than this and that and what's ready to collapse, go ahead and take another deep breath and allow your greatest self, your sovereign being, to collapse that in your vision, your mind's eye, in your feeling, and in your breath. And as you collapse around it like an octopus, allow everything that was within it to be reused, to dissolve, and allow those plasma particles, that soul essence, that source currency, to cycle back through and fill out this sovereign, potent, pure being. And we'd like you to open a door. Open a vault door that is your sovereign life this point forward, and step through that door, taking action moment to moment, how a creator, knowing that it is creating, is beyond the mind and beyond the questioning. It just moves forward on instinct. Instinct towards whatever you are creating as a sovereign, perfected, pure being. Smile and remember this activation throughout the days when you catch yourself aware for not only for self, but for all others that surround you, of anything that needs to be gotten bigger than and collapsed. and expanded back into this pure, potent state of your existence. Smile and know who you be. You are set free.